shield. I got the pot shield. The Herald of Andraste! Meh. Bow down to me! Loot this chest. Shocking staff, 37. That's got an iron bark staff grip. That's got +5 willpower. Recruit Dirk. Loot. Plaid weave. That's got to be quite a good one to have in as a mage. Dragon scales. Siege equipment in Thedas. Siege weapon has been used in Thedas for centuries, with primitive equipment used as far back as the Third Blight. Nevertheless, it occupies a particular niche in the tools of warfare due to its requirements. Any army wishing to produce trebuchets or catapults must be funded and organised well enough to produce both the necessary materials and the military experience to construct them. Throughout history, most armies who fulfilled such requirements did not take advantage of the situation during the Third Blight. For example, Alais and Montsimard constructed catapults to fling flaming debris at Darkspawn, but the expense of weapons did not justify the limited damage it caused, and the Darkspawn were ultimately driven back by the Grey Wardens, not siege weaponry. Divinity forces similarly had the resources to construct the siege weapon when attacking the Free Marches or defending themselves against the exiled Marches of the Black Age. Instead, the Imperium focused primarily upon the power of the Fitzmasters, who were less powerful but more flexible than the siege equipment, and who could more easily fall back when the tide of battle turned. As a result, in the battle against Quinari in the Steel Age, generals found their charge that the Great Oxman had left them behind. Quinari Blackpod is the most military experts agreed. Not magic, it's merely an advanced alchemy that makes their carriers more effective than any trebuchets could ever be. Nevertheless, the remaining hope, as centuries have passed since the last blight, and mages are now safely held in the circles where they harm no. The expert of Ferelden and Olay may once again turn their great mind to learning. We need no magic, not where the minds of men survive unaffected. With our resources and our commitment to knowledge, we can easily suppress the brutal Qunari on the field of battle. From Kuhn, Grunt and Steel military conflicts in the post-Blight Thedas written 9.29 Dragon, shortly before the start of the 5th Blight. Rugged State Aft Grip. Canine Leather. Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accident of last week, many passages through the mountain are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in search for lost cultist treasure. We must steal all entrances to the mountain. The Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves. Everything of worth has collected. What remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten. Burying earth once it's done. Let us have no more talk of them. This is a new haven restored to life by the Chantry and most holy Justine the fifth, Mother Florentine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Ooh, read. Andraste's Mabari. You know Andraste's old Mabari. He does not show up in the chant. And if you ask those holy sisters, well, they'll say Andraste cannot have had some big, smelly war dog. But all Frelda knows it's right to sweet lady. Our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night. And there Andraste's Mabari and the Holy Prophet sighed. In the fight against Tevintus, that dog would never hide. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal, without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, that dog! The gods are dressed in without arrogance or fear, only asking his mistress to scratch behind his ears. But then the old Mafraf gets to plotting, tired to lure that dog away. But even as they trap the prophets, her Mabari never strays. And then Andres Mabari, by the holy prophet's side, in the fight against Tevinter, that dog would never hide. They said the Maker sent him special, always loyal, without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, they thought the wounds had killed him, but then he limped out towards the fire of Harasan, and he shed a tear as that dog lay on the pyre. And there, addressed in Mabari by the holy prophet's side, in the fight against the Tevinter, that dog would never hide. They slay the Maker sent him special, always loyal, without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Yes, that Mabari companion of the Maker's holy bride. A proper of his story unlikely. Felder Tevinter's song. No, I was not going to sing that.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Lamb's wool. Well, it needs more than scratch around here. Sometimes you need some juicy meat and a bone.
Still a lot of rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky.
I like how patient observation. Day 3. Last fashion, some response to Simulites. Vitals seems solid. 2 attempts so far by locating the breaker in the chantry to kill my patients. All this work to save her life, and they will just execute her? Well, inform Lady Cassandra I expect her to wake before the morn. The chantry tried to kill me! Me?
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Oh, that's it now. The chantry's going down. I'll burn it to the ground with my holy flame. Oh, Captain. No, that's not too bad. But I can't really do anything for her. Because I don't think she's not part of my... Yeah, I can't do anything yet. Yeah, I've got a pot for a shield. I'll solve a salmon before I can use it, but still. Quite funny, to be honest with you.
Not
Hello.
taking
orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
You what? Oh yeah, I've got a problem with you. Nug skin. Ooh. See, already I've already got an armor that's better than the DLC armor. I can't equip it yet. It's level 9, but still. Oh, I need level 6. I need to be level 6. So I need 3 more levels. Well, this is level 1, but that's 90. But I've already got arms on it. And plus, I could probably make armor that's better than what I've got. Once I could be bothered to move the story forward. But I'm just going around looting. Because at the end of the day, yeah, who doesn't like walking around looting? Elf fruit. Royal elf fruit and red elf fruit. I seem to get better stuff if I run around before speaking to Cassandra in the chantry. Read. The Randy Dalgra Quarterly. A well-known quarterly massive of suspect virtue. The Roundy Dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another. The collected dreams of desire, bringing the confession of an apprentice and training more furrowing than harrowing, forbidding diligence at the most spirited. The Randy Dowager exhibits for the noble of thought, but spray of step. The lady herself said, enchanting grand supporters the circles, if only because closed doors offer the imagination more free. Scarves fluttered is stocked out of 5 RD. I totally made the pig's ears that. Looting. Raid the hatchet. Patient observation. Day 2. Pulse normal. Breathing normal. Still unresponsive. Careful. Drop feed of prep elf fruit extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes. Something about the grey. And encouraging. I don't think I can go in here yet. No, can't. Oh. The Singing Maiden. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwar? Bedwar, like most kings, was a man of great pride who exempted nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. Bedwar conserved terror in his subknights, through his gleeful and understating the use of contraptions referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was the hanging iron casket, as high and wide and deep as a man. The vicious spikes within meant to pierce through